So Dan is here with
Jason.
And Jason. So we're here with Robo Puzzle Smash.
Yes.
I guess what are you, developer of the game, or?
I'm one of them. Yeah.
One of them? So I'm getting a lot of Super Puzzle Fighter out of this. Is that basically what it is?
That is correct.
So what makes this game different from that?
It literally has a twist, as in you rotate the entire field and all the blocks shift.
Okay.
You're dropping one block
so
at a
it's
time.
not just like one vertical, it's like a bunch of, wow. All right.
Each character has their own palette of colors, and you're dropping one block at a time, matching up a bunch of the same color, and then dropping a breaker block of the same color to break all the blocks contiguously. Then it'll send that amount over to the enemy. It'll send your colors over to the enemy, and the enemy won't necessarily have those colors, so they won't be able to break those blocks. They'll have an X in it. So the palette of each character matters. Then there's the super meter at the bottom,
right,
which builds up as you're attacking and receiving blocks. And you can spin the super meter to change a current block into a wild card to break anything at your discretion. So you can actively attack and actively try to manipulate your board instead of just waiting for a breaker block to show up.
Wow, that's actually really... Danny, will you give it a try?
I guess so. Since apparently I'm obligated.
Oh yeah, he wants to give it a try.
I'm contractually obligated, apparently.
So the characters in the game, do they have because I know like in a Super Puzzle Fighter, like Ken is good, like if you arrange them in a certain way. Like do each character have like certain combo or ways that they can stack them that would beneficiate for them?
We're still working on getting them more unique. As it is, they have different color palettes. So against certain characters, they may share a bunch of the same colors.
Okay.
Other characters may not have as many colors. Some characters only have 2 colors, while some have up to 4, which means like it can be more simple for a 2-color character, but
Not all the characters there?
no, not all the characters are ready yet.
Oh, how many are going to be in the game?
We're going to have 6 playable characters, and a boss, and a hidden character.
Oh, so they're pretty much all done because you have like 4 already, so it's just only 2 more.
Well, 2 more, like 3 or 4 more actually in total.
Oh, so you have like a secret one?
Yeah, there's some secret ones, a tutorial robot, and a final boss.
So I see that you're using, because I just noticed it now when I look closer in it, it kind of seems like it uses the same style as, what was that game? It was like for PS3, and it was like an RPG, but it used the 8-bit.
3D Dot Game Heroes.
Yes, 3D Dot Game Heroes.
It's using voxels.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey, because I really actually do like that art style. I haven't seen it be used like a lot.
Yeah. The tools for creating voxel assets have gotten a lot better in recent years, so you're going to see a lot more games using voxels.
So now how many custom animations would you say that like each character has? They're all like pretty much generic, and you just...
Right now, we're just keeping it to a minimum right now as we're developing the game, but we're going to add some additional animations for combos and special attacks and super attacks. But right now, there's only like 4 animations per character.
Okay.
But yeah, this is still early.
So now, oh yeah, so now were there any inspirations for some of the characters?
Yeah, across various robot genres like anime.
Let me guess, is the robot bear based on the ad guy from Gundam?
The what guy?
Like the little bear thing from Gundam?
Actually, no. We came up with it before we even knew that there was a bear Gundam.
Huh.
Yeah.
I should show you a picture because
I actually, like, we've discovered this since. Yeah, Ben took a trip to Japan, and
how did Sunrise feel about that?
What?
How did Sunrise feel about it?
I hope they never find out. But ours is different enough.
No, it is actually very different.
We were thinking it would look more like Woodsman from
yeah, Woodman.
He does kind of...
Yeah, that's what we were kind of basing
So
it on.
like a Mega Man pill-shaped character.
You know what it is? It's like the proportions kind of resemble
color.
the ad guy.
Yeah.
But like how he looks in general, like with the little like Mega Blaster over there. It's
Everyone that I noticed is like, oh yeah, you're at that claw.
Yeah, he's got that.
in the front.
His stage looks really Woodsman. I will say that. Look at like the Technicolor trees and stuff like that.
That's what we were going for.
Is there any other inspiration for like characters like the White Knight and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, yeah, of course the Dragon Knight guys are sort of these Gundam.
Yeah, like a Gundam Knight type deal.
Oh, right.
But I also like mixed in a little bit of Dragon Quest in there.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
well, you can see it in the shield.
Yeah, the shield definitely drags it.
Yeah.
Just getting on that shield.
The armor of Roto type thing. I'm a huge freaking Dragon Quest nerd, so.
Oh, it's great.
Everything you see here is that one.
Persephone, our cat robot, is sort of Felicia from Darkstalkers.
Oh, nice, nice,
It's a
nice.
Vocaloid.
Totally unsexualized.
Yeah, yeah.
No, she's not. She's not. It's,
Yeah, exactly. Like an unsexualized robot Felicia.
So we got like Sakura is kind of our.
Yeah, that's kind of like a mecha Sailor Moon character.
Is there like is there like any like because you said there's like a super meter down there?
Yeah.
So do they each have like a special move?
Not at the moment.
Not the one, but you plan for it.
We're hoping to.
Or that'd be a great feature for the sequel.
Yeah.
The sequel, or if we have enough time and money and such.
Well, how long has the game been in development?
About 2 years, but you know, we're indie devs. This is not our main job.
So yeah.
We do it in our spare time.
Have you looked into like stuff like Kickstarter and stuff like that?
Yeah, but we want to make sure that we have something good to deliver on when we put it on Kickstarter.
Honestly, I mean, for a lot of the games that I've seen on Kickstarter, like, number one, you have something that's playable, and you've like literally made almost a lot of the models.
Yeah.
And plus, like, from like a lot of the inspiration that you're taking, like, I feel like a lot of people would eat this up. Honestly, if you put it on Kickstarter, I would honestly, because I'm a huge fan of Puzzle Fighter. Like, me and my friends still play Puzzle Fighter to this day, and like there's not really a lot of games that kind of replicate it as well, especially nowadays. Like, they were rampant back.
Oh yeah, there's not so many competitive puzzle fighting games these days.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, except for maybe like Tetris versus Puyo Puyo, which is amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always like differed this from like Tetris because there's like a combat element.
Oh yeah. But
No, honestly, I think if you guys like,
You're getting cracked.
use your specials, man.
come on, man.
Now you're not looking good.
Bad spot.
Is this at medium difficulty? It might be.
I don't know. Unless you changed the difficulty earlier, then.
Well, someone came by and did the game yesterday.
I don't know. I won the like one round at least.
So have you worked on a? Oh, that's great. That's like, oh wow. Oh, that's amazing.
I haven't fixed it yet.
That's a bug.
Oh, that is that?
Yeah, it's the wrong portrait.
It's the wrong.
Oh,
That's our color swap.
oh,
Dragon
that's
Knight.
great. Oh, I just am eating this up. So have you guys worked on any games before?
Yes, I've worked on a bunch of games before. Some on like PS2, Game Boy, things like that.
Any names?
Worked on a really cool Snoopy game. Snoopy versus the Red Baron. It's awesome. If you haven't played it, it's on PS2.
You know what?
And it's awesome. And if you haven't played it, you should.
Snoopy versus the Red Baron?
Yes.
I'm going to take your word for it.
No,
I'll-
no. Take my word for it. It's fantastic. You can find it here. Buy it. It's Snoopy.
Oh yeah.
Snoopy's dope.
I'm not even saying this because he's my friend and I'm working with him. the Snoopy game for PSP, isn't it pretty much the same thing on the PS2?
That looks like a
It's really good. It's like an open-ended Star Fox. It's really
You
good.
just said my trigger word, man. I'm the biggest mark for Star
Positive
Fox.
or negative trigger word.
We gave Snoopy a machine gun.
Shadow the Hedgehog-esque machine gun?
No.
It's just like the Red Baron type deal.
It's a playing game.
Oh, so it's like in the vein of Star Fox. I got you.
Yeah. It's Snoopy in a soft with camel, and you're hunting down the Red Baron.
I've never heard about this. This sounds awesome.
You know, his It's totally awesome. It was a retail release for PS2. It's a great game.
I'm gonna totally check that out.
Yeah, I worked on a bunch of kids games as well. PXLPlz has shipped a couple titles. Worked on Star Saber just a couple years ago.
Oh, nice.
It's a Metroidvania. Yeah, it's a kid-friendly Metroidvania.
Unintentionally related to Knuckles Chaotix, apparently.
A little bit, yeah. It's unintentionally related to Knuckles Chaotix. It's basically Sonic the Hedgehog pulling around Kirby on a chain.
That sounds awesome.
No, it is. It's fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
Reigning champion over there.
Oh yeah, this guy. We're going to do a tournament at 3 o'clock. This guy is going to probably win.
So we got the main pro here.
He's right.
So flippant.
I think he's ranked number 2 in the world right now.
Really?
Yeah, I beat you.
I'm gonna take you for that title.
So if you were to release the game, what platforms are you looking?
So we are developing it on Wii U, PS4. We are working on Mac PC. The cabinets are running on Linux, so it runs on Linux as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we're looking at whatever kind of distribution mechanisms we can actually get it to people. Of course, on like Wii U, it'll be through the eShop, PS4 through whatever store, PlayStation store.
And how many? Is it just you two guys that are working on, or is it a little bit more?
There's quite a few more. I'm doing most of the programming and design kind of management of the project.
Right.
Jason's working on the artwork, the character designs, things like that.
Oh, so he's the main guy that like pretty much has come up with all these cool designs.
Yeah. We have a artist that worked on Street Fighter V, helping out with the character designs.
Wow.
And that's what the characters look like. And then Jason's taking those designs and working them into the voxel form and sort of bringing the aesthetic of the game into those characters.
All right, so let me get this straight. You've all had experience in the industry.
Yeah.
You're taking, you're bringing nods to Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, popular mech series such as Gundam, unintentionally. Let's get that right, Sunrise. It's unintentionally.
We have intentional and unintentional.
We're in the vein of knockout. And
Go for more homage than totally homage.
and this is how much time into the game like this developed?
We've been working on it for 2 years in our spare time.
I've seen so many Kickstarters that have been dull as dirt with less.
It's true.
I honestly would say, like, if you explained all this, like with like, you know, like eating up with, because you're basically like hitting every single demographic that would just eat this up.
I'd like to, at some point, we're gonna.
And you have I guess you have a Velvet's PXLPlz? So this would just be your PXLPlz, the first title from you guys?
No. We've released some titles. He's released some titles.
Is it under the same vein as Snoopy, or no, you did that with other companies?
What's that?
Is it under the same vein as like Snoopy or the Metroidvania, or are those with other companies?
No, the Metroidvania game is something PXLPlz released.
Okay.
Snoopy was released by Namco. Some of the other games I worked on were Namco games. Did a couple games for Gaia Online.
Okay.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And now, because this is amazing, and honestly, like I haven't gotten around like a lot of games. Like there's like a really cool game here, but like I'm just eating all this up, so we're not super cool. But I'm gonna like shove this in people's faces because this is amazing, and I really want this to come out. Do you guys have any like YouTube where you're showing stuff off? Twitter, Facebook, anything?
We have a Facebook page and a Twitter that Ben runs, but it's mostly just him talking about his bird.
And what were those? Do you know them off the top of your head? The
the
PXLPlz,
PXLPlz.
Okay.
That's where you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Robo Puzzle Smash.com is our website.
Okay.
I put videos. Yeah, there is now. Yeah, there's some development updates.
It's like an animated GIF of like a.
No, it's not an animated. No, I got a couple YouTube videos talking about features we're working on, showing off the game. Yeah, so you can find information there too.
All right. Well, thank you. I honestly, this looks amazing, and I really want to come out.